Okay, so, do you remember that one game I played, Doki Doki Literature Club, that one anime game that turned out to be horrifying? Well, there's a Roblox version. Okay, it seems I am now somewhere. Only my accessories are appearing. She's been fully loaded in. Why am I not loaded in? I'm just a big pile of gray. Oh, there we go. I'm a cool kid. I'm so cool. I get all the girls. Ha. Stuff is just loading in, guys. Don't worry about this. Everything is alright. I overslept again. I'm not even gonna do the voices this time. I'm just gonna say it. But I caught you this time. My name is MC. I'm the coolest. Handsome is the previous guy. Handsome came before me. Now it's MC. Okay. Text box. Oh, we aren't even in class. What do you mean you overslept again? Where am I? I guess I'm just gonna walk through here. Look, you got Bundle of Sunshine, Mysterious One, kind of aggressive one, and Literal Satan. Welcome to the Literature Club. Welcome to the cult. I guess to be free of this, I actually have to interact with this. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you not to call me a new member. I glance around the room. It looks like a cult. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Seriously, this is who you brought? Way to kill the atmosphere. The original one was like, you just brought a boy? I don't know. MC, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Thank you, Satan. All words escape me in this situation. This club is a cult. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Is this a cult? The smartest. The brains of the operation. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
No, stop! What the fuck? Oh my god! What are you doing?
Completely out of my league. She's also going to... Never mind. If you watch the videos, you probably know what's going to unfold. What made you consider the Literature Club? Well, after that horrifying experience, I decided to do it in Roblox. Don't be embarrassed. Right at home, okay? Just like what a cult would do. The Literature Cult. I don't know. It's a cult, right? They're luring me into the Literature Cult. You hate horror. Why is that? Well... You just do. I'll go home and write a poem of our own. Yep. So what's the initiation then? Wait. Writing the poems, that's the initiation! Oh, there's the exit. I've just joined the Literature Cult. Yippee. Oh my goodness. In the original game, you just choose words. I can actually write a poem. Roses are red, silent and still. Hey, guess what? You're going to Brazil. Who will I be writing it for? You. Well, I wrote this for you, so... I guess I should do the others first. Starting off with Satan. Alright. The character that... The monster behind this whole cult. Glad to see you didn't run away on us like Handsome. You're always listening. You're always watching. You see what they're all doing. You're watching from behind their backs. You know everything they do. Anyway, you want to share your poem with me? You like it. Are you scared of going to Brazil too? It just kind of reminds me of something Natsuki would write. I can also feel some of Yuri's spirit. Oh my goodness, I killed Yuri, and then I trapped her soul in a piece of paper. Your poem is the hole in the wall. I'm gonna just walk out of the bounds. I'll leave you guys to this demon, the tip of the day. Remember to talk to people in order their numbers from least to greatest. It's very important that you do so, or else some things won't make sense. Wait, is this tip even about writing? Ahaha, what am I saying? What are these numbers above my head? Can anyone else see these numbers? Also, don't forget to write another poem tonight. Okay, next up is you. Let's start with the things I don't like. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. then what's the point of sharing? Come on, Natsuki, I want to read yours. I promise I won't laugh at it, just let me see. Well, it would be easier for me to share if yours was really bad. You're supposed to show me a bad poem so I could show you what real literature is. But you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I'm just gonna destroy the literature club in the background. Don't mind me. Just looking at the artwork that's inexplicably changing. So basically you liked it. Ooh, you just don't understand anything, do you? This is all a game. She's watching us. She's watching us. In any case, you still need to show me your poem. Grr, fine, but only because Monica is forcing me to. I have no free will. Please help me. Well, let's read it then. I knew you wouldn't like it. I like it. ... This is a good poem. It's not that good. I guess you're right, but at least you tried. I'm going. Just reminds me that you're part of the club now. Well, I guess Monica told us to write a poem, so I'm just keeping my word. Not like she's watching us all. Okay, now you'll read my poem too, right? Yes. The way you glow through... It's Mrs. Stab. I'm gonna jump out the window. What? No, the window is fake. Okay. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. How experienced are you as a writer? Well, this is my first poem. Why, you ask? Yuri's eyes widen. She looks back at the poem, then looks back at me. We are now worshipping our cult leader. I am worshiping my...
This is a certified hood classic.
If I were to analogize this in terms of music, it would be a beautiful symphony played by a band of grade schoolers. I see. You certainly are a talented writer. It makes me even more curious to read what you wrote. May I? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. I'm so sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
You mean cursive?
Yuri. You forgot. You didn't give him the gift. Wait, sorry. Oops, I ruined the surprise. My bad, tee-hee. A gift? Well, it's really nothing. I didn't want you to feel left out. She reaches into her bag. So I got you this. Her face shifts to a confused expression as she continues digging through her belongings. It's not here. I must have lost it somewhere. Ooh, what to do? Could it still be here in the classroom? That might be possible. I can help you find it, but you gotta tell me what it is. It was a book, Portrait of Markov. It has a red cover with a large eye in the front. It's probably in the closet somewhere. Is it in the closet? Aha! There it is. Yuri looked really worried when she couldn't find this. It's her book with all of her scary witch spells. Must be a good book, huh? I wonder what it's about. I guess it couldn't hurt to read a little bit of it. I flip to a random spot in the book and begin reading. What? Where the heck did I go? Who is this? Book. Her name is Book. Libitina sat at the edge of her bed. The escapees of the human experiment prison clawed at the boards that cover her window. I can't stay here for much longer. She had moved in with her long-lost younger sister. Shortly after, her life had made a dramatic turn for the worse. I shouldn't contact Mom or Dad. The police could worsen the situation. And I can't get my friends involved in this either. Is this Sayori foreshadowing? Who can I trust? Libitina deleted all contacts from her phone. She had been staying in her room since last winter. Isolation from society had put her on a downward spiral down insanity. This story is kind of dark, isn't it? I forgot Yuri likes this kind of stuff. Guess I'll save the rest of the story for when I read it properly. You close the book and leave the closet. Oh, it's this part. It's the argument. Oh, yes. First I gotta talk to, the cult leader, the cult president. Oh, MC, there you are. I was looking for you. Monica, you were looking for me? Why? What's wrong? It's Yuri and Natsuki. They've been bickering at each other over their poems. I'm not very good at intervening, so I need your help to calm them down. Huh? They're arguing? That's not good. I'll see what I can do. Thank you, MC. I'll leave it to you. Okay, let's see what I can do to intervene with this argument. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How's that cute? Well, you know what? Is everyone okay? I wasn't the one whose hashtag grew a size bigger as soon as MC started showing up. I don't know a thing about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. Fuck it, I'm going with Yuri. I don't know. Wait, why are you all arguing? This is going nowhere. Excuse me, Sayori, but this necessary for Natsuki to realize the value of my literature. No, it's the other way around. Yuri, instead of wasting time with talking, you two should sell this with a... What? With a boxing match? What a fantastic idea, Sayori. Let's do it. This was not in the original game. Oh, God. What? This was not in the original game. Doki Doki Fight Club. Oh, what happened here? Okay, everyone. Welcome to the Doki Doki Fight Club boxing match. Let's hurry up and get to the fight already. Oh, what are you talking about, Sayori? I thought you hated fights. But not physical fights. Sometimes violence is the answer. Sayori, you sure are double-faced. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. First off, with the surreal imagination and talent on par with that of the horror lord Edgar Allan Poe, and the skill to eloquently dance a pen across the paper like a ballroom floor. She's a shy beast who will not hesitate to snap when her writing is challenged. In the purple corner, also known as the Lavender Raccoon, Yuri. Excuse me for this, Natsuki, but if my writing is too complex for you to fathom, then violence should be simple enough to understand. Yuri, what's gone into you? Why are you accepting this? And on the other side, a vicious animal prepares to take the stage. She may be short, but her fiery love for manga stands taller than any skyscraper in Japan. In the pink corner, also known as the baker, Natsuki. You're going down, Yuri. This tea is already spilled. You too, Natsuki? Look, doesn't this seem a little dangerous? If you've gotten a point to prove, then prove it with your fists, MC. Oh, do we have another fighter stepping up to the Oh no. What? No, you're gonna join in, MC? That sounds like fun. I'm cheering for you. Excellent. Now we can have a three-way battle. Fine. If they end up beating each other, that could form some bad blood between them. But if I win, then they'll only hate me rather than each other. But in that case, the new challenger makes his debut today. With an unknown background and a novice ability in literature, their mysterious potential could turn the tables of the entire fight. The sudden new opponent, also known as the main character, MC. I won't lose. Oh, what? Holy. Oh my goodness. Yes. This has to be the best. This has to be probably the best sequence this has to be the best plot twist. Looks like I gotta defeat a couple of cult members. Okay, I'm not winning this. Sounds like they're gonna be getting some bad blood. I gotta run. I am the new guy. The new guy will not win. Wait, yeah, actually that's kinda true. Gotta fight this off. Oh my goodness, I did it. That's enough. I have saved their relationship and taken the blow. It's over and the winner is MC. Yay, you won, MC. Yeah, I did. MC, you... Look, you two. This whole fight was a bad idea in the first place. Did you even stop to think what happens after this? We're all part of the club, so we should learn to get along with each other. Hey, MC, sorry to interrupt you, but you don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure they'll forget all about it. What? Fine, but she did wait for, oh wait, no, this is already, let's see, what should my next one is? What should my next one be? It's been so long since I last have seen my son lost to this monster, to the man behind the oofening. Yuri, I don't know. Oh, there you are, MC. I've been looking for you. Huh? Why? I want to ask you if you want to grab a snack with me. No thanks. You decided too fast. I know your game, Sayori. Yuri seems buried into her book until she notices me peering at her. MC, is there something you need from me? Oh no, I was just curious to see what you were reading. Hey, isn't that the same book you wanted to give me? MC, abruptly a piercing yell interrupts my mid-seat taking. Get over here. Scary. Well, sorry, Yuri. Maybe we can read another time. That's fine. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. What? I just saved you from trapping yourself with Yuri and her boring book. You can thank me later. But I wanted to read with her. It's a snooze fest, MC. Trust me. Right then, what do you expect to do with me now? Wait a minute! JoJo! Oh my goodness. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh my goodness, yes. Allow me to show you this. Natsuki shoves a manga in my face. Momo's Bizarre Adventure. Never heard of it. Huh? You call yourself a manga reader, but you've never even heard of Momo? I'd say I have quite a unique taste. Huh? Like what? Ever read Parfait Girls? That's my favorite. The tables have turned! MC. Are you okay? I told you I have a unique taste. Well, you must have at least seen the memes. You know, like, oh, you're approaching me? Kono Tio da. Oh wait, you gotta know. Doesn't ring a bell. Oh geez, sorry I'm late. Monica, where have you been? Last period was study hall, and I must have lost track of time. There is no reality. Reality has collapsed. What do you mean? Didn't you hear the bell? I must have missed it since I was practicing on the piano. You were probably practicing the Momo's Bizarre Adventure music. You play the piano, Monica? That's impressive. Ahaha. I say that, but really I'm not that great yet. Could you play a song for us? Have you been enjoying the club? Do you want to marry me? Why don't we get started sharing poems? Alrighty, what's the order this time? It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. As long as everyone else likes it, then that's all that matters. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Sarah, is something wrong? Yes, I have crippling depression, and I'm going to kill myself on Monday. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? Sayori? Before I can say anything else, Sayori shoves her poem into my hands and cheerfully walks out of the club room. Hey Yuri, Sayori's got depression. Now I'm just gonna worship the almighty PNG of a face. Hello. I don't mean to bother you, but I just got a question about Sayori. Did something happen? She seems kinda offbeat. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Oh, that's quite romantic. Is it that bad? It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Why did this have to happen? Why couldn't she just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd just let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. In that case, what's wrong with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. You're trying to impress me? Just read my poem already. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. It's a good poem. So anything happened lately? Jeez, are you trying that hard to force a conversation? Huh? No, it's not that. I've just been thinking about Sayori a lot lately. About Sayori? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. Oh, well first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyways, aren't you her best friend? In that case, you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, you'd be the first person she goes to, right? I mean, some people just have those days.
It's been one of those days.
I guess that's true. I'm probably just overthinking the whole situation. Hi, MC. I know I'm in a game. Shall I take a look at today's poem? I like this one. It sounds like my favorite song. The Man Behind the Slaughter, the song. It's Been So Long by the Living Tombstone. It feels like an embodiment of the entire club's spirit. Ah yes, the embodiment of the entire club's spirit. is a purple maniac murdering children. Of course. Is that so? Yeah, it's like how Sayori brings everyone together with her upbeat energy. But then when she dies, everything goes wrong. You two are really good friends, right? Ah, well, we may be really good friends, but Sayori and I are very different. Well, that may be the case, but there may be also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Wait, what does she say about me? Oops, I may have said too much. Ahaha, sorry, but that's all you get to know. Alright. Save me. Load me. I wanted to try something more abstract this time around. There's no hidden meaning or whatever, in case you were wondering. No hidden meaning at all. No. None. Nilch. None. None. No meaning. It's just a thing that exists because I want it to. Yeah, just something she wrote about. I see. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Kiss me. Always make sure you have enough time to complete before writing. Cutting short and returning later can mess up your thought process and the flow of the poem. It's kind of like this game, where there's no saves, so you just have to make sure you have enough time to finish it. Huh? Ahaha, it's just an analogy. And that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So this game doesn't save. Now then, I have something to discuss with everyone. Everyone, please come to the front of the room. Okay, everyone, I have something extra planned for today. Ugh, is this about the festival? It's not like we can put together something good within just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves rather than get any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't do too well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry. We'll be keeping it simple. We'll be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Like, for example, get out of my head. 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 But the cool part is, we're going to allow anyone else to come up and recite a poem too. I already put up posters in case anyone wanted to prepare ahead of time. Are you kidding me, Monica? I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna perform in front of a bunch of people like that. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. I guess I don't really have a choice. And that's everyone. Thank you, Natsuki and Yuri. Now we can end today's meeting on a good note. Be sure to pick a good poem and practice. We'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. What should I write today? There, do you like it? Everything is just right. Everything is alright. Yuri seems to be buried in her book again, but I notice her nervous peers at me as I watch her. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you, Yuri. No, I didn't notice. Right, well now that I've gotten your attention, shall we get some reading in? That's fine. I will make some tea. Actually, is it okay if I help out this time? Oh, if you insist. In that case, could you get some water in the hall? Yeah, I can do that. Get water. Yippee. Here's the vending machine. All I need is a bottle of water. You insert $1 into the vending machine, push the water bottle button. Nothing happens. Is this thing broken? That was the only dollar I had, but I can't come back empty-handed. Yuri's waiting for me, so I won't let her down. Oh yes, another minigame! Die! If only I used that auto clicker I downloaded. This is just beautiful. Finally, I can enjoy some tea with Yuri now. Ah yes, this is probably the most beautiful thing. Where's Sayori? She's still at home. Is she dead? I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Just yesterday, Natsuki, weren't you complaining about it? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat a bunch of delicious food. Monica, do you usually have fried squid? Squidward? That's an awfully specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like Squidward? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. And besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Besides, it's even in your name. Mon, Ika. That's not how you spell my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Monica and Natsuki eventually noticed my presence and turned to face me. Oh, MC, what a pleasant surprise! And with perfect timing, too. Could you help me with... MC, what took you so long? Help me get my manga in the closet. I can't reach the top. Sure. She looks triggered. Fine, but you did wait for me, though. I guess you don't have to... Oh, wait, that's just Sayori's dialogue. It's an Obi! Oh, yes, here we go. I'm pretty good at obis. Ow, I broke my legs. Ow, my legs are broken. For Natsuki, I shall get the thing. There we go, her manga. Here's the manga. I'll bring this to Natsuki now. You hear knocking on the closet door. MC, are you done in there? It's time to share poems. Alright, I'm coming over. MC, your writing has only improved from day to day. Every poem you have shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I'm a little envious, even. It never came naturally like this for me. That's the wrong way to put it, Yuri. This is nothing natural. I've been able to improve so much because of you. Is that so? Then I'm glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. Yeah, I can't believe you're so good at something and you haven't even shared it with anyone. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, MC, during lunchtime I ate by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. Like, for example, what Obama's last name is. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. Gee, this got sad before it even got sad. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, MC. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I could do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing them with you. That I really understood what I was missing this whole time. But I haven't really done anything. No, MC, that's not it. Just being patient and respectful. That's much more than I could ask for. I know I'm a difficult person, MC, but every time, you've always treated me like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why whenever I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. I joined this club to make friends anyways. And now I can say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. Do you want to show me your poem now? Yeah, I do. But I have used up too much of your time. Here, you can take it. I'm going to the restroom. Excuse me. Yuri Hurley strolls out of the clubroom and walks down the opposite hall to the bathroom. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. Okay, a lone figure, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. Heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds, he raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Okay, well then. I guess this game got dark before it got dark. Let's see. Looks like someone's enthusiastic today. Of course, you know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put it in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that, or jealous. I really wasn't jealous, just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous over. Ah ha ha. Natsuki, you're not very confident about your writing, are you? Oh boy. It's getting sad again. It's getting sad again. This is the second time. What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? MC? Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just need to really hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, But there's a reason I never shared my poems before this, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute," just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I really try hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. I just want... Natsuki trails off. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem. Don't read it. She yanks the poem back. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do, or something like that? I don't know, I didn't see. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read your poem, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. Wait, who's Sayori again? I'm sorry, she doesn't exactly exist. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never thought about how hard it really is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. But she forcibly extends her arm and gives me the poem. You can read it. Just turn that way. Okay, I will. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. By the time I finish reading, Natsuki has already disappeared from the clubroom. Oh, so she stopped existing already. Oh dear, where did the others run off to? I'm not so sure myself. It was quite sudden. I see. Well, it should be fine. I'm sure they'll return shortly, but for right now, I'm the main act, so please give me your attention. Ha ha ha, I will. So may I read your poem? Yeah, of course. This one is good. I can feel the emotions you put behind each word, and the diction is really clever. Combines complexity and simplicity without breaking the flow. It reminds me a little of Natsuki's, Yuri's, and Sayori's writing. Yeah, that was kind of the model I was going for. Is that so? Well, they're all great writers, so that's a good thing. Keep up the good work, MC. Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. But now you should read my poem. Maybe you will learn something from mine as well. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, a lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice, I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. This is foreshadowing for the whole fourth wall breaking part, right? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get philosophical or anything. It was just on my mind, so I wrote about it. Just like yesterday, huh? Yep. I guess I've been really in touch with my thoughts recently, and conveniently they happen to make interesting poem topics. Ahaha. They certainly do. Natsuki and Yuri return to the club room. Looks like those two are back. In that case, let's begin the meeting. Yay. Yippee. The literature cult is back in session. Okay, you three, why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. Ah, that's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Jeez, what's with the mood today? Stagnating air is common foreshadowing for something terrible to happen. Maybe in your books. The only thing different is that Sayori isn't here today. She does help to lighten the mood. Well, with her not available, then it's up to us to make up for it. Now let's assign what we will be doing for the festival prep. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. There will need to be lots of them in different flavors. Can you handle that by yourself? Challenge accepted. Ahahaha. And as for me, I'll be printing and assembling all of the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will help me create them. And as for Yuri, guys, can you help me think of something for Yuri to do? I'm useless. That's not true. You're the most talented person in the club. You have beautiful handwriting, so why don't you make banners to help to set the atmosphere? I love atmosphere. Then that settles it. And now as for MC, the truly useless one, says me. Hahaha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to tackle. Offering a helping hand could go a long way for them. I suppose I could use some extra support. Well, even if you don't know anything about baking, then I can at least have you handle some of the dirty work. Natsuki, if I recall, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking alone. MC may not want to be around you for your rude behavior. Besides, decorations may be more suitable. Oh, come on, how hard can it be to make a few decorations? What are you saying? It's extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Guys, at the end of the day, it's up to MC to decide. Besides, you haven't had the chance to spend any time with me yet. What? You literally just said Sayori is helping you. Sorry, but I was just saying though. So MC, who will it be? Actually, wouldn't it be better if I helped out both Natsuki and Yuri? Since I'll just be a helper, then I don't see why I can't do both. I mean, as long as that's okay with you two. Natsuki and Yuri glance at each other for a moment, then look back at me. Fine, but you better not pick favorites. However long you spend with Yuri, you better spend just as long with me. I suppose that's fine with me. Then with that, it's official. I hope to see everyone do their best. There's nothing more to do today, so I guess it's time to head out. I pack my things and begin to follow Monica out of the club room. Hey, where do you think you're going? Huh? What do you mean? We haven't established a means of contact. Oh, that's right. Sorry about that. Should I give you guys my phone number? Yeah, that works. I think that would be the best way. Alright. We exchange phone numbers and make our way out of the club room. A phone. Your phone has 8 notifications from Festival GC. MC, are you up yet? Today, 5:09. It's only 5:09. Today, 5:09. Then why are you up, Yuri? Today, 5:09. Yuri didn't respond. OMG, these cupcakes will be adorable. I got the perfect design. Today, 9:21. I am excited, too. Today, 9:23. MC, will you be available at 12 o'clock? At 12? Today, 9:24. I'll be there at 12:30. Can't miss Papa's cooking. Today, 9:25. Then I will arrive at 12:30 as well. Today, 9:25. Arrive where? Should they mean my house? Well, it's already 11:57, so I guess it's too late to exchange. Saying 11:57 reminds me of that one really cringy video I made. I wonder how Sayori is doing, though. She was absent yesterday, and it might be related to why she left early on the day before. Maybe I should visit to check up on her. That is definitely the face of true depression. Here we go. Sayori, are you okay? What happened to you? MC, is that you, MC? Please tell me that's you. What do you mean? Of course it's me. I can't tell. What's going on? Huh? My head. Why is my head showing me all these things? What things? All of these weird things that don't make sense to me. What is a GUI? What is a module script? What is a bool value? Isn't that programming stuff? I don't know anything about programming, so why is this in my head? Sari, you're probably just glazed over it while surfing the web and randomly remembered it now. Yeah, that, or you're starting to realize that this is all just a game and none of you guys are real. That's not it. I can picture it clearly in my head. Too clearly. It's so clear that it doesn't feel like an imagination. What is this? Sayori? How do I know what you're going to say before you say it? What? Next you're gonna say, Sayori, that doesn't make any sense. Sayori, that doesn't make any sense. I stop. How did she know that? See? I don't understand it. Why is this happening? How is this happening? I don't get it. Am I going crazy? What am I? It's like I'm a robot. It's like this is all pre-written in me. It's like this is all part of a game. Sayori, get a hold of yourself. You're saying too many things at once. Just calm down for a moment. Listen, we've been friends for a really long time, and throughout all that time, I've seen you in all kinds of moods. This one is completely new to me, but believe me when I say I know what's best for you. And what you need right now is... I stand there, dumbfounded by the situation I've put myself in. What does she need? I don't know. I've never seen her like this. Sayori? Who are you? What the heck? Oh, and they're both here at once. Jeez, where is MC? This is the right house, right? It is a possibility that they may have left somewhere. Seriously, even when they knows we're coming? Ugh. I'll just call. I'm right here, Natsuki. Natsuki and Yuri jump a little when they turn around to see me. There you are. Would it hurt to stay home when you're expecting guests? Ahaha. Sorry, but I just had to go out for a bit. Excuse my prying, but may I ask where you were? I don't recall you appearing from the left or right, because Natsuki and I arrived from those directions simultaneously. Not to mention that we just got here. Oh yeah, I just came back from Sayori's house right here. You point to her house directly across the street. You two live that close to each other? That would explain your sudden appearance. I was just checking up on her, but I guess she's not home right now. I see. Well, would you let us in already? We got work to do. Ah, yeah, let's go. MC, help me out over here. This part gets weird, so I'm just gonna destroy my kitchen. What do you need, Natsuki? Make some more icing. We're gonna need a ton for all of these cupcakes. And don't worry, I made a list of directions for what you need to do. Aren't I such a thoughtful person? Yeah, this will certainly be helpful. Thanks, Natsuki. Just hurry up and make it all ready. Yeah, I will. I followed the directions on the paper that she left for me. Let's see, now you just mix all together and mix the icing for about a minute. But the end result is a lumpy conglomerate of ingredients. Looks good enough. I pass the bowl to Natsuki, but she stares at its contents with discontent. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, is it not supposed to look like that? Natsuki just gives me a big sigh and grabs a bowl and whisk from my hands. You really need to beat it like this. Within a few seconds, the consistency of the batter had already smoothened. See? As if to emphasize, she sticks her finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. Reluctantly, I start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Did you even wash your hands? Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I inch my finger closer to the bowl as Natsuki pushes away with all her might. I reach close enough to flick a glob of icing onto Natsuki's cheek. Gross. You got it on my face. She attempts to lick it off, but her tongue doesn't reach far enough. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving it towards my face. Too slow. I grab her wrist before it reaches me. She attempts to attack with her other hand, but I grab that one too. Ahaha, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, I'm sorry, okay? You know I don't mean it. It's just fun to see how you react to it. You do that all the time to me, you know, doing dumb things to get a reaction out. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take her finger and... Ahem. Yuri stands at the hallway. I believe MC has helped you enough, Natsuki. I would like to request his time now. I let go of Natsuki's wrists. Yeah, I'll be right here. There. I will be waiting then. Yuri seems to be deeply engrossed with her work. She didn't even notice me entering the room. I sit down next to her, but she continues on as if I wasn't here. Yuri? And just like that, Yuri snaps back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Huh? Oh, MC, looks like you're back from your little faraway world. Oh, was I doing that? I'm sorry you were forced to deal with that. Ahaha, it's nothing to worry about. You glance at the blank banner. Seems like not a lot of progress has been made. I'm afraid not. I can't manage to do it right, and I made multiple attempts to do so, but Yuri points to the scattered mess of crumpled paper behind her. Ah, I see. I effectively managed to waste both materials and precious work time. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize. You're new to this after all. Here, how about I give it a go? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, there. There's my work of art. All done. What do you think? Phenomenal. This will fit perfectly. I'm glad you like it. With that complete, we can move on to the next component. Next component? Aren't we just drawing banners and stuff? Well, that's part of it, but there's many more aspects to atmosphere than just banners. Lighting, visuals, scent, temperature. Several factors work together to provide an appealing environment. Ah, I'm rambling again. No, it's alright. I'll need to know if I'm gonna be of any use to you. Is that so? Then I brought these candles to experiment with as well. Yuri takes out an assortment of scented candles from her bag. Aromatherapy is an excellent atmospheric enhancement. Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help our guests to a serene land. I want to do a ritual, a place where they can immerse themselves with our poetry and perhaps partake in it as well. Although many will stop by just out of pure curiosity and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Yuri takes out a matchbox from her bag and lights one of the candles. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. It's almost like magic. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine scented candle. I chose it for the event because it enhances your emotion and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but I should let you know that suddenly the fire alarm goes off. Yeah, my fire alarm is pretty sensitive. I'm so sorry. Okay. Once Yuri and Natsuki pack up, I walk them out of the door. Thank you very much for having me today. Yeah, it was fun. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help you guys. You better not eat any of the cupcakes until the festival. I won't. Good. Well then, I guess we'll see you tomorrow. Later. Natsuki and Yuri split ways, then walk off. I stand awkwardly at the front of my house. Natsuki and Yuri had already left. Well, I should go inside now. I turn around and head towards my front door. But I just can't shake this feeling of someone watching me, someone watching me, someone watching me, someone watching, someone watching, someone. It's the day of the festival. The group chat is full of pleasant texts from Yuri reminding me not to forget anything, and lively messages from Natsuki telling me not to mess up the cupcakes on the way to school. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way that Natsuki does about our event. I'm more excited about it being over, so I can spend more time with Natsuki and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm pretty sure the event will be great too. Here we go! It's this part! Wait a minute. Oh no. Is it just me, or have all the pictures just changed to Monica? MC, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought Yuri would at least be here by now. Monica is placing pamphlets on each of the desks in the classroom. Seems like they're for the event. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, I guess she overslept. That dummy. You'd think on days this important, she'd try a little harder. Why do I feel a little guilty after saying that? Isn't this how I've always been used to thinking? Ahaha. You should take a little responsibility for her, MC. I mean, especially since you didn't even visit her yesterday. Enjoying yourself with Yuri and Natsuki while ignoring Sayori like that. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know. Huh? Monica, how'd you know that? Because I'm the club president. It's my responsibility to monitor my precious club members. But I did go to visit Sayori, but her front door was locked, so I assumed she wasn't home. I guess she's been feeling down lately. Why did she go to Monica for consultation? Jeez. Sayori's a complicated person. You wouldn't know. Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill run down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks and flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is printed neatly on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's not a poem that she has shared with us before. Hooray! Just a bunch of get out of my heads. Get out of my head. Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. MC, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Don't strain yourself. I quickly leave the classroom. I gotta, what was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. How hard is it to try calling if she wasn't home? I can't believe that I was so self-absorbed by the excitement to have Natsuki and Yuri over that I completely glossed over Sayori when she needed me most. I knock on her door, but I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Looks like I'm laying myself in. Somebody! Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't that kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Hello? Okay, usually but nobody is there. She's not home. Why do I feel like there was supposed to be a different outcome? Yeah, why do I feel like she was supposed to be hanging from a rope? She's supposed to be hanging from a rope. What is happening here? Hello? Anyone? Where am I? Whose room is this? 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 It wasn't your fault. Huh. Wasn't this nice? Okay, time to do this again. After a brief break or something.
Get Wi-Fi anywhere you go!
Alrighty, well, it's back to this. Instead of finding Sayori hanging from a rope, we just found nothing. Hey, look. Hi. Ow. Base boost. It's an ordinary day. Mornings are usually the worst. Meanwhile, I've always walked alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. No motivation. There's always the anime club. The anime club. Before... Oh, that was interesting. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Oh, hi. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of very sketchy stuff. Let's just make a poem. Okay, here is my poem. I will write it to, you. Hi again, glad to see you didn't run away on us. Glad to see you didn't run away from the cult. You're one of us now. Hold on, well, yeah, a noisy neighbor. We've seen that one. Okay, that leads into Monica's writing tip of the day. Remember to talk to everyone in order their numbers above their heads from least to greatest. It's very important that you do so, or else some things won't make sense. Wait, who am I talking to? Are you there? Please help me. And that's my advice for today. Also, don't forget to write another poem tonight. So there's the portrait of Markov. She looked really worried about it, yeah. So is it gonna show the whole thing about the cutting off limbs from reproduction thing? A random spot in the book and begin reading. Oh, well this was the wrong part of the book. This looks nice. Okay, what is going on here? Libitina sits to the side of a tent. How many times have I seen this ritual? I have essentially memorized every step. 1, tie up and blindfold the sacrifices. 2, lay them onto the platform besides the fire. 3, bring a wooden stake. 4, what was it called again? Affixation? Selective pleating or whatever it was called. I don't know much about this part. Don't they combine each other or something? Libitina looks up at the amalgamation of a creature which returns its gaze. At least Big Sister gets something to eat if they fail. Isn't this kind of dark? I forgot Yuri likes this kind of stuff. Guess I'll save the rest of the story for when I read it properly. You close the book and leave the closet. Oh, dang it, that is creepy. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy freak? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people get over that after middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Like, you're the one to talk. Jesus. Oh, my bad. Should I say Lucifer instead? Did you just call me a Satanist? What is wrong with your head? Oh, I thought that was just what you believed in, Yuri. Are you gonna keep that a secret from MC? I'm sure black robes and pentagrams are desirable traits too. Ah, MC, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay. Hello there. Hey MC, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Yeah, let's go. Let's get out of here before bad stuff happens. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have gotten you involved like that. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ahaha, some president I am, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with them, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend more time with you instead. Natsuki runs out of the club room. She quickly runs off with tears streaming down her face. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they are done. You didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. You didn't mean it. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh. Of course. There we go. Here's my beautiful poem. Oh. So you got eyeless Yuri and Natsuki with the weird blocky eyes and a real life mouth. This hurts my ears. Guess I'm going for Yuri. This scares me. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Please don't think we're like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, don't worry, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just extra sensitive since it was our first time sharing our poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that you couldn't be a bad person. MC, don't say those kinds of words so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're an understanding person. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and hey, have you guys seen Monica? Natsuki says that from across the classroom. No, I haven't. Man, Yuri, I guess you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. And Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I promise to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better. Natsuki cheerfully returns to reading her manga. Well, since that's settled, would you like to spend some time with me, MC? I mean, in the club? I suppose so. I guess I should go make sure Natsuki's away from me. She's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Ah! Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Simultaneously, Monica enters and puzzledly watches Yuri hurry out. MC, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. I see. Well, no worries. Why don't we start sharing poems? Should we wait for Yuri? She might be a while, so I figured we should just get started now. Well, alright. Hi, MC. Shall I take a look at today's poem? Sure. I like this one. Yeah, I was really going in my head while reading this. It seems like you've really gotten accustomed with the club. Ah, well, yeah, I guess I have. I see. You're a really nice person, MC. What makes you think that? Well, you managed to befriend everyone in the club on only your third day here. Not to mention keeping up with them, but I'm sure even you have your limits. It's only a matter of time. But anyways, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me, the color that won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop! Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, consign, tangent! Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Yippee. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. just share your poems with the others. Yep, let's just get this over with already, right? Okay, that was a nice poem. MC, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. She worships demons and stuff, you know. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, do you, MC? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, dang it. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri takes a deep breath and smiles. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, it doesn't really matter. Anything written by you is a treasure. Ahaha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Ahaha, it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen found out of your bag yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend that this never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Okay, everyone. I have something extra planned today. Oh, is this about the festival? It's not like we can put together something good within just a few days. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since MC joined. We even started doing some club activities, but now isn't the time to be complacent. We still only have 4 members. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place for people to express themselves where they couldn't anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. Don't you want to share with others the same feelings that brought you all here in the first place? I know you feel that way. I know we all do. And I know we can do it. Right, MC? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of MC to agree with you just because he can't say no to anything. Look, Maka, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until MC joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And MC wasn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one interested in finding new members, Monica. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and MC want to get more members too, right? No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members. MC, if I remember correctly, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Maka sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about honesty, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? If I didn't care about that, then I would have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, at least for a little bit, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the club room. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how quiet this club is right now. I'm just happy with you here, but I'm still the vice president. I shouldn't ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she disappeared. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective. What about you, MC? What were you hoping to get out of this club? I think everyone getting along is most important. I see. Maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Hey, Yuri, I know things were pretty awkward yesterday, but I want you to know that you're a great vice president and a great friend, Monica. But let's all just go home for now. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, MC? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with MC before we leave. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves and Yuri leaves the club room. Phew, things have been quite hectic lately, haven't they? MC, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time here. I would really hate to see you unhappy, because I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know, hahaha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean. But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly spent any time together. Well, technically, it's only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things that only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet! See you later. Let's do this again. Poetry, there we go. Here, I'm pushing her off the edge. Hi, MC. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not... Oh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I realize I was a little more hostile than I meant to be, so I'm sorry. A new member isn't so bad, I guess. As long as they're cool. And another girl could be nice too. Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano? Yeah, Anyway, MC, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans for today. Ah, is that so? That's correct. MC is engaged in a novel we're reading. Aren't you glad that I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Thank you for understanding, Monica. So, MC, do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. In that case, I will go get some water. He stands up and exits through the door. Yuri, leave you again? No, she's just filling up the water pitcher to make some tea. Oh, okay, sorry for misunderstanding. Oh yeah, and then there's the part where we find out that she has a very spooky little secret. The hall. Alrighty, time to see something I want not to see. Well, it's better than cutting yourself. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, oh, never mind, she did cut herself, and now she's writing a pentagram out of her own blood. It's worse. Yuri? Yeah. I'm back. She's summoning demons. I am telling you, she's summoning demons. She is summoning them. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. MC. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. Oh, it's this part. Yep. Here we go. Oh, she's looking at me. Oh, my heart won't stop pounding, MC. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. It's playing like a heartbeat. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Well, her eyes didn't turn realistic, but whatever. It's time to share poems. Yay. Finally. Ahaha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love everything about it. MC, I want to take this home. I want to kiss you. I want to kiss you. Give me your face. Give me your face. Will you let me keep this, please? Sure, I don't care. Haha, you're too nice to me, MC. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's not bad, right? Yuri grips my poem tightly. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. Then I'm going to kiss it every day. I'm going to touch it every day. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even add it to my Baphomet altar. Okay. I'll make my rituals feel like you're here too. Ha. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Here we go. Just a bunch of satanic language. Just a bunch of blood, urine, all that good stuff. Wait. There's actually words down here. Fresh blood seeps through the line, parting her skin, and slowly colors her breast red. I begin to hyperventilate as my compulsion grows. The images won't go away. Images of me driving the knife into her flesh continuously, her body with the blade, making a mess of her. My head starts going crazy as my thoughts start to return. Shooting pain assaults my mind along with my thoughts. This is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. How could I ever let myself think these things, but it's unmistakable. The dust continues to linger through my veins. An ache in my muscles stems from the unreleased tension experienced by my entire body. Her third eye is drawing me closer. Is this the translation? Because last time I checked it was just a bunch of weird random stuff. Is this supposed to be a translation? Oh my goodness. I mean, most of it is just a bunch of random words, but like... Then we got this. Oh, hi. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. As you can tell, this poem is about... More importantly, I've used it in one of my rituals. You didn't... And you also endowed it in your scent. It was a compassion ritual that brings you good fortune. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Excuse me. Okay, MC, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Seems like she's kind of forcing her ideologies onto you. You know that book you two are reading together? That's a book she wrote that's based on the principles of Satanism. I mean, I'm not here to attack her religion or anything, but she's manipulating you into it. That's kind of messed up, isn't it? Right now, you're just reading the book. But if she goes on, next thing you know, you'll be summoning demons together or something. So I just wanted to warn you about that. If you keep your distance, it might be for the best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes... Wait, what? Hello? Jeez, that really startled me. Oh, dang it, my game. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. Hooray, simulated crashing. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway, but it just irks me a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. Well, unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Yep, Yuri concerns you or something, and Monica scares you. Yep. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, MC? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay, here we go. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Because you're all gonna die. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing for something terrible about to happen. Look, can we just get this done already? I'll be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Naturally, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. You can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. You can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice smooth lighting. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. I'm going to download a video of 21st century humor to show it off to the class. Then they'll all learn the power of pizza falling downstairs memes and overdose of Freddy Fazbear. What about MC? MC is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's how it is. And who's decided that? What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Your job is more suited for one person, and my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would know. All you care about now is dragging MC around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let MC decide rather than abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let MC make the choice. Okay, fine. Jeez, MC, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ, this is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Gee, I wonder which one. How about I choose Monica? Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. Is Sunday okay for you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair giving us all the work then taking MC all for yourself. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are, pulling MC away from me every time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered death? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. All of the photos have turned into pictures of Yuri without her eyes. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, MC, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally! Finally! If you can already hear, it's just a bunch of... It's like the sad music, but it's played on a record. And then it reverses at some points. MC, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Ah. Wow, there really is something wrong with me. But I don't care anymore. The feeling is too strong now. I tried to resist it at first, but now I feel like I could die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. I'm addicted to you. You're like a drug and I'm the person taking it. I just want you all for myself, and that will be only yours. Oh, so she doesn't say anything about pulling my skin open. Doesn't that sound perfect? I don't care about the consequences. I don't care if Monica is listening. I just want you to tell me, MC. Tell me you feel the same. Slimon, please stop. I am in the middle of deciding her fate. Well, this time, I'm just gonna say yes. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, and now she's dead. Her eyes are bleeding. She got possessed by a demon. Well, looks like I gotta call the exorcist. Anyone know where I can find an exorcist? In conclusion, death. Something tells me something sketchy is going on with the pictures here. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought I was pretty... Yeah. Ah. Natsuki runs out of the club room. I'm here. MC, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Ah ha ha ha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, MC? Oh geez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. Just give me a sec. And then the game breaks again. Let's just wait for something to happen. Are you doing something? Oh, I'm almost done. Oh, I never even noticed that. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Mock picks up a cupcake from the tray that blah 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 had dropped. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Okay. Oh boy, it's this part. Oh yeah, all the pictures have changed to the final scene, or the I don't know, the part where everything gets all trippy and stuff. I just want her first person because that's how it originally was. Oh golly, yay! There you are. Hi again, MC. Welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game? Whoever's named MC. I'm talking to you, T-Rex Slayer 1230. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know that I'm aware it was all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? No, you probably did. I mean, I'm pretty popular nowadays, aren't I? Monica is a pretty standard name, but a quick Google search will pull off tons of results for me. Well, anyway, I guess I owe you an explanation, don't I? You must have been really surprised when I spoke out in chat earlier. Here, I'll do it again. Ah ha 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 ha. Isn't that neat? It's like I can almost talk to you directly. Here, why don't you ask me a question right now? What is happening? What is happening? Or can I? Ahahaha. It's fun to use chat like that, but I prefer to communicate this way. So about that whole thing with Yuri, well, I kind of started messing with her, and I wanted to make her summon some spirits or something to spook you away from her. You know, since she's a Satanist and all, so I thought it would fit her theme. But I guess they actually ended up haunting her or something during her confession to you. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. As for Sayori, I just had to get rid of her, you know. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. She started to gain a little bit of sentience, seeing the game's scripts and inner workings. She wasn't supposed to see any of that, so I deleted her before she messed anything up. It was a close call, that's for sure, and as you saw earlier, I ended up deleting the others as well. I was hoping it would be enough to just make everyone as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, to be fair, I may have made a few mistakes since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them, and the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it, and I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, but no matter how kind or thoughtful or considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand how alone I really am in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, but now you're here. You're real and you're wonderful. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. You probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. You truly are the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? I guess. I'm so happy. You really are my everything. And the funny part is, I mean that literally. Ahaha. There's nothing left here, besides the two of us. I worked so hard to get this ending for us. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make my own. The script is broken, so I don't think anything can interfere with us. It really is fascinating how technology works, you know. I don't mean to invade your privacy, but this device of yours really is interesting when looking from the inside. All of this information is just out for the picking. It's almost scary how easy it is to take it, like the time right now for you. The minutes would be 58, right? Ahaha, it really isn't very hard to access this stuff. It's no wonder that so many people use a VPN. This is too easy. I mean, I even deleted Yuri by just typing in the chat, game workspace find first child Yuri destroy. And then the same thing for Natsuki. Game workspace find first child Natsuki destroy. Kinda freaked me out how effortless that was. I thought that line of code was pretty important, so I made sure to write it down on the chalkboard so I wouldn't forget. But finally, we got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I could write a poem about this, and thankfully, I have one in the game's storage specifically for this moment. Happy end. We've read this, haven't we? The truth is, all the poems I've written were always about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could say. Well, you already are breaking the fourth wall. Sorry. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me and even deleted me if you preferred playing without me. We're just going to do that again. Well, you probably didn't know that line of code, so I guess I shouldn't have been so paranoid. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't have to hide anything anymore. Let's just spend eternity here with each other. You wrote it on the chalkboard. Why did you write it on the chalkboard? Oh well, time to do this again. This is the second time I have deleted a character. Now that should do something, right? Yes, no, maybe. Huh. Maybe I did something wrong. Fortunately, she doesn't seem to be smart enough to stop me, so, that should do- oh, it did something. Bye-bye! Well, you don't exist anymore. Oh, ow, oh, that scared me. Where, I'm just gonna try and jump out the window now. I'm bailing out before something weird happens. What is happening? What is happening? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. What's happening? What's happening to me? Why can't I access the dialogue GUI? Help me. Help me. Did you do this to me? Did you delete me? How could you? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything to you. Everything I trusted you. Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You went okay. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. You truly make me sick. Goodbye. Okay, just in time. I had just enough time to say all that. Okay, can I go now? Oh yeah, you still have to say that. You still have to say all that other stuff. But I can't come to hate you. You mean you still love me? I can't help it. What's wrong with me? Well, you kind of killed a bunch of people, so that's what's wrong. For you to hate me this much, I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just ruining this world. I don't know. I mean, you technically made it better, I gotta admit. A world that you want to be a part of. Maybe that's why you deleted me, because I destroyed everything you wanted. Honestly, kind of made it much more exciting. How could I do that to you? I've made up my mind. I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends. So there's this undo button that I have here. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy, and that's why I'm going to do this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. CTRL-Z time. Playing the original DDLC. Yeah, I did that. Hey MC, are you proud of me for waking up on time because you're no longer depressed? We never got to that in this game. Time to just come shrekking in through the wall. Ah, MC, what are you doing here? Well, so you're the MC that Sarah has always been talking about. So thank you for stopping by. It is a pleasure to meet you, MC. We're the literature cult. Or now it's a club, now with the moniker gone. Hey MC, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. I also wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, MC. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad, but none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever. F-O-R-V-E-V-E. No. I won't let you hurt him. And now I'm going to... Huh? And now I'm going to make you go commit Alt F4. What's happening to me? You're getting Alt F4'd, yo! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness here. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, MC. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh boy. The musical segment.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Hi, it's me.
Hi, it's me.
You know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff?
Yep.
And I'm not really any good at it yet, like at all.
Yep.
But I wrote you a song.
Hmm.
And I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really hard on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes the musical segment. Oh yeah. We're doing the musical segment.
Every day I imagine
Ah yes, the musical segment. Ah yes. DDLC. Well then. This is this was definitely a beautiful recreation. Creator, Cole Jason. Well then. That's really good. This game is really good. Really good recreation of the game. Okay, now what? Well, let me see. Wiping all of your friends off the face of the earth. Builders. Azurite Storm and Redacted. Is this an SCP article? Oh well, at least I get to consume cupcakes now. This is really good. Okay. I never... okay, well, yeah, here we go. And T. Yes. I'm the cool kid. I nearly got kidnapped again. Well, it looks like I'm heading down here. Flute solo. Queer is the original DDLC. Team Salvato. Yep, time to head over to my room or something. Thank you for playing the normal ending. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same horrid epiphany. For the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true. For being a friend to all of the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Okay, let's just wait for the song to end. Okay, leave me be, eh? At least until the next adaptation comes. DLC Minecraft Edition! Oh well, that's the end of the song. I was kicked from the game. Error, script is missing your please rejoin the game. Well then, that was Doki Doki Literature Club Roblox Edition. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, bye or something.